Hello and howdy ho everyone, Foxy Games here, and welcome back to Spiritfarer. I can't even properly recap these episodes anymore, because so much seems to happen in every single one, but I can say we've been working on side quests and things of that nature. We've been working on getting Daria to hopefully join us, and we did a little play with Stanley here. Why can't I eat whatever I want all the time? Big hat, please. Pretty please. No fair. Mom was also tired of hearing me whine about food. She even had a rule that I couldn't say certain words. Words that next to each other would say what I wanted to eat. Like, oh, I can't say it. Mom would be mad. But I found a loophole. She never said I couldn't ask for French fries. Oh my god. He wants French fries. Well, I'll give you a hug. I actually learned how to make French fries, so let's see if we can't make them. Do I have what I need? If it's literally just potatoes, what's that? Cornbread. I got like a ton. Potatoes and fat. Oh, I have that. A ton of fucking recipes recently. So sunflower oil and a potato. How many sunflower oils do I have? I have 2, so I'll make 2 orders of fries. Nope. There. It'll take a bit, so don't whine and complain about being hungry since you want something specific. I also got some upgrades, so let's see if we can do anything about that. Oh yeah, it was a sheep corral upgrade. What does that do? That's for the cow. XP potion. What is this XP potion? How the fuck do you make XP potions? Hungry sheep are a thing of the past. Oh, that's good. 12 linen fiber. Linen fiber, not linen fabric. Well, fuck me for doing... for looming all of my linen fiber all the time, I guess. Well, now I have 3. Guess I'm planting more linen. Not that I'm running low on wool or anything, but, you know, not having to feed my sheep in order to get them to produce, that's good. As far as quests go for this episode, we're probably going to try and finish up these 2. Well, this we can't get, I found out, until we progressed more with Daria, because that's where you get those springs. We can upgrade the ship. We need pine planks and electrum sheets for this one. But, you know, we can probably do that. And otherwise, we've got a whole bunch of quests. So, we won't be lacking things to do today. Oh my god, that takes forever. Well, in the meantime, since we're here at the hospital already, let's go back and see if we can play the song for Daria. Play Daria's song somewhere near the power station at Overbrook. Okay, well, we know where that is. It's this incredibly long zip line. Ah, there it is. One memory is so deeply ingrained I could never forget it. The day I started hearing the noise. Faintly at first, and then louder and louder yet. Plip, plop. Distant drops of water that only I could hear. Perhaps I saw it as a sign that I could no longer fit within the warm confines of the family home. And so I left, seeking the source of the noise. Still unsure of what this is. Some kind of mental scape. Mindscape. I don't know. In the beginning of my quest, the land was gentle. I remember the tender grass and the soft wind. I kept following the sound of the droplets, all the while paying little attention to the waters rising at my feet. Soon enough, I was wading through a murky and dark flood, surrounded by a thick fog, and yelps and growls and glimmers. Fuck? Oh. From this period, there is not much to remember. A vagrancy that lasted an eternity. No dive can ever restore these memories. They have been wiped clean. Picked to the bone. It is as though they never existed. As if fallen through cracks in time. Still they were. The mud and scratches bear witness. There's some kind of symbolism here that I'm not fully grasping. Is she talking about mental illness? Is she talking about some kind of depression? The waters are so high now, nothing pierces them. An endless ocean, unbearably calm. The murk has dissipated, and the water is clearer than it has ever been. The plip-plopping has stopped. And so, with nowhere to go but down, I dive. But I must do so carefully, delicately, lest I disturb the silt that has, through the eons, set into a peaceful but fragile blanket. No, leave me be, please. No hug. No food. Okay. And off she goes again. No, I guess I probably have to buy something new at the vending machine. I'll only buy one thing. Loose spices.
Thank you.
And the cafeteria. You're that errand person from earlier. Always running around and doing things for others. Listen, you're the one that got me here, which is great and all, but I have an issue. Listen up, whatever your name is. I didn't end up selling my penthouse. The market is quite unstable right now. No. I don't want you to house sit for me. That's not it. My problem is my collection of exotic birds. My birds can't be alone for too long. They get antsy. Plus, some of them have, let's say, special needs. I need you to find some kind of bird babysitter. A bird sitter. Someone who likes wings and beaks, I suppose. Why can't I do it? Well, I'm a rich and busy doctor. I can't leave in the middle of surgery, with my hands all bloody. If I leave to feed my birds, who will clean my bloody hands when I'm not at the hospital? Do I need to bring an assistant with me at all times, just because my birds need to be fed every day? I don't think so. That assistant has a life of her own. That assistant has things to do, places to go. Why are you making my assistant do all this extra work? You need to think of other people for once in your life. So listen. You need to do two things. First up, you need to buy specialty treats for my precious birds. Cherries are your best bet. It's probably the only good thing in this world. Next, and this is tricky, so listen carefully. You need to find someone who is good with birds or lizards or whatever. Someone to be at my house once a day to care for my army of birds. Another doctor was telling me about a service on Edgeboro Lane. Something Lizard King? Oh god. There was a guy on the roof screaming about he was a Lizard King. I wasn't really listening. Maybe you can look into it. I need my birds to be babysat and pampered. Is that too much to ask in these modern times? Oh my god. Fine, we'll find a stupid bird sitter for your stupid fucking birds. Anybody else have any requests? What do you have? Tomato pizza, hey. You gotta help us out. The kitchen's gross. I've got nothing to work with. The pans are older than my grandmother. They look like they've been through the Great War. I know I'm not a real cook, but I do have principles. You gotta find a way to help us out. Oh, wow. Sorry for lashing out. I know it's not your fault. Jeez, it's not even your problem. Listen, do me a favor. We need to get some proper cooking going on. We've been serving what looks like dog food until now. Not the rich, fancy kind, more like the discount bin stuff. We don't have any fresh produce. It's all dried up and non-perishable. Even Raccoon Inc. Mining Company wasn't that cruel. They knew that feeding your employees was at least good business. A ration a day keeps the scurvy away. However, this is just unacceptable. I've been making some of the worst food I've ever made in my life here. I need your help. I need to find some fresh ingredients, and a variety of stuff too. I can't be making bread with old newspapers and toilet water, oh no. It just doesn't work. I don't want to make these people sicker than they already are. They need proper meals that'll help them get better, to give them life juice. So here's a list of things I need. Don't skimp on the good stuff now. It would really help me out. I'm making this slop and it doesn't taste like anything. I'll take a breather and I promise I'll be calmer when you come back. Thanks. Okay. Oh, I need one more rice flour. Alright. Well, when we head back to the boat, we'll make that. Hopefully I remember. Well, this place is looking vibrant. Like, extremely vibrant. When did it have color? I don't remember that. Maybe using that vending machine really is helping the place out. Strangely enough. It does have Karen's picture on it. It must be magical of some kind. No hug? Okay. Oh yeah, near the cafeteria. I nearly forgot why I was coming over here. This wreck lies hidden among the reefs and the mud. Only a faint glow betrays its presence. It lies on its side, abandoned and forgotten. But as I get closer, the noise hits me. Voices happy and sad, playful bangs and clangs. Within the ship live a great many deal of faceless shades. Mother and father, unruly brothers and sisters. A cacophony that is enticing and dreadful at once. Yeah. Okay. I'm good. Okay. What? How? No? There. I just wasn't jumping high enough. One of the shades escapes me. It is protiform and atonal. Insubstantial. It has a ghastly quality that I cannot easily understand, and it seems to actively resist focus. It takes some convincing for me to accept it for what it is. An echo of a previous self. Remnants undevoured by the depths, unaware of them even. A treasure of incommensurable value. I meet it with cautious curiosity. And suddenly I'm filled with sadness, for I realize or remember one essential truth that perhaps I would rather not remember. The tableau before me exudes a chaotic happiness. A family brought together by conflicts and laughter. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's new. The big things are disappearing now. Fuckies. If at any point some all-powerful painter were to judge the tableau and remove the ghastly lone shade from it, nothing of the composition would be affected, unnoticed and untouched. How about some fruit? Apple. Crunchy, tart, sweet. An apple! A fruit beyond measure. Ah, that's her favorite. Lovely. The way she eats is so interesting. She's hanging on her spirit flower? Huh. Well, let's go buy the last thing at the vending machine. At least the last available thing. Crackers for animals.
Thank you.
Okay, this place definitely has, like, flowers and stuff. So these aren't available yet, but her thing is right here. After an eternity of drifting, this place took me in. You would not have recognized me. Sunburnt, cracked, bursting at the seams. A mind bloated with the muddy thoughts of the self and of the other. Useless detritus brought back from the depths. Shit. Oh, this one's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Oh my fuck! No! They bound me here with coarse moorings, and when I roared and thrashed and raved, they only tightened the bonds. Brutish methods. But as I came to understand, efficacious ones. For while they could not see the raging ocean, with its winds and tempests, and its waves that I was forced to breathe in, leaving me hurt and sickly, they seemed to understand that I should not be allowed to sink. This was a trip I would not survive. She's talking about being interred in the hospital. They couldn't tell what was wrong with her, but they knew they had to help her. their methods were just found wanting. Because they were more interested in containing her than actually curing her illness. Like many hospitals that deal with mentally ill patients. Oh, no, 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 fuck. Fuck me in the ass. God damn it. There we go. Things have changed now. The new caretakers, they are different. Nary a sound. They move graciously. They wear soft gloves and velvety shoes. They secretly busy themselves around me. An unseen army of shades and ghostly servants. Always making sure that I never go wanting. Yes, because we've changed things around here. Things are better. Things are brighter, more colorful, happier. The fog is gone, mostly. This is definitely the trippiest part of this game so far. I guess we are seeing into Daria's mind a little bit. And then, Stella, there is you. Moorings, but of a different kind. You are the only one who understands the sea. That it is not something to be scared of, but a miracle to be celebrated. A reliquary of strange and alien treasures, overwhelming in their otherworldly beauty. Only you can explore this strange world with me. An anchor, a buoy, and a lifeline all at once. Thank you, Stella. Interesting to note, she was in her true form when we met her. She wasn't a shade. Fuzzy and soft, delicate. She's so cute. So can we buy the next thing? We sure can.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna buy that. You stole my precious Muriel's sticky toffee. It had my name written on it and everything. Just my luck. Half the time they get stuck coming down the machine because they're so sticky. Oh, I've wasted so much time and effort trying to get that delicious toffee. And you just get it on the first try. No fair, give it back. Please, please, please. Listen, we can trade for it, okay? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Muriel's sticky toffee is the only thing that soothes my toothaches. Ah, sweet teeth toffee. I'm pretty sure that's what causes your toothaches, my guy. Space sticks.
Thank you.
Oh wow, this place is pretty now. Oh, that's everything. Wow. I can barely recognize this place. It's a good kind of beige now. It is still just a hospital. And see, I told you that vending machine was magic or something. I'm happy and all, but it's super creepy. What? An all-powerful snack dispenser capable of changing the laws of physics? You don't find that's creepy? You're right. What am I even saying? That's not possible. I probably just need glasses. Yeah, that's it. I'm just blind now. Overbrook is just a totally normal hospital and I can't see properly. I won't question it any longer then. Thank you, I suppose. Alright, well that seems to be that. Anything else for us, Daria? Let's go find her. Nothing to say? Alright. Well, that's okay. We'll come back and see you eventually. I imagine, anyway. Now, there was a third person that I sent here. Am I gonna be able to find him What's the difference between thyme and rosemary? Besides the name, obviously. Do I have to taste them to figure that out? I don't want to taste weird food plants. Okay. Yes, that was very chickeny. Okay, yes, it's you, the creepy guy. Have I been enjoying my time at Overbrook? Not really. Everyone is so mean to me. They keep calling me names, like Trashy or Piles, you know? Names relating to picking up trash. You probably already figured that out. I do enjoy picking up other people's trash, but it still hurts. I don't like when people call me mean names. Very few people like that, I suppose. I know some people who like it. This job would be great if they would just stop talking trash to me. Oh no, I'm the one doing it now. I just want them to treat me with a little bit of respect. Or at the very least, not talk to me. Would you mind telling them to stop? That would make my days a bit better. Sure. Now I'm babysitting a bunch of children. Oh wait, that's been my role from the very start, hasn't it? Fuck. Alright, who specifically am I talking to? Journey to the core. Talk to the head doctor in the balcony in Overbrook. I got hired by an external firm to do some cleaning here. I don't actually work for the hospital, but I only work here. That's a bit strange, isn't it? I don't get benefits or anything like that. If I get hurt on the job, they just fire me. The other day, Marcus slipped on some fluid, broke his wrist. The hospital didn't even want to treat him. He just went home. I haven't seen him in a while. I just know he's not on the calendar anymore. Well, I better look out for any fluid or something. Gotta be extra safe out here. Sounds like where I work, except they didn't fire me when I got injured. Down or up? Thank you again. There's work to do, but it's a good start. Okay, it said on the balcony. Doctors on TV aren't real. Did you know that? I sure didn't. For a while, I just thought I was doing something wrong. I wasn't getting into complicated love triangles with my coworkers. I wasn't embroiled in a high-stakes murder conspiracy. I was just being a doctor, the way they taught me in school. It was odd. Maybe it's a different kind of doctoring, like over the pond or something. Alright, they said head doctor on the balcony. Where the fuck is he? When does something actually become trash? Not you. Hi there. What? Old Trashy doesn't like being called names. Well, that's news to me. I really thought we had a rapport. I would produce trash, he would pick it up, I would call him a trash-related name. We had this whole bit. I'm a bit shocked, really. I'll try and be better at reading social cues next time. I just feel awful now. What should I do? Well, money has always been the answer for me. What is Trashy? Well, I actually don't know his name. I'll find it out in the first thing in the morning. In the meantime, I should do something nice for him. Got it. You should go give him something healthy. That always cheers me up. An apple, maybe. I know it sounds expensive, but it's organic and so healthy for you. I eat like 12 a day. That's why I'm so vibrant and fit. I'm sure he'll love it. He always rambles on about eating healthy and producing his own food. Who has time for that? Not me, but, you know, everyone's got a thing. So, here's some money just in case. Just go see him with an apple. I'm sure things will be fine after that. Thanks. 5,000 glims, holy fuckies. I know that's not a huge amount of money, but it's not insignificant. Alright, not Trashy. What? Yeah, I don't want your dumb rich people apple. If he thinks a fruit bought with dirty money will make things better, he's completely delusional. But look at this scenery. There's a garden here now. Nature completely overtook these ruins. This looks amazing. So beautiful and... oh, just smell the fresh air. Smell the air, so fresh. This is way better than some stupid fruit or whatever. I heard rich people's apples were actually made of recycled apples. Mixed in with like dirty magazines, little rocks, used water, etc. You know, the gross stuff. What I enjoy about rich people is the way they spend their money on dumb things. Well, well. I don't know how this overgrown garden popped up. It sure makes my little feud with the doctor pretty inconsequential. He can call me whatever he wants. I don't care. I've got a garden now. I'm clearly better than him. Whoa, look at this splendor. Nature really makes things better, doesn't it? Well, at least I got 5,000 glims out of it. Alright, I need one more rice flour, and I need to go to Edgeboro Lane. So let's go quickly make the rice flour. There's my Stanley. Stella! I'm hungry! I want food! Show me what you got. Oh, I'll show you what I got. Some motherfucking French fries. What? French fries! How did you know? Because you told me. That's my favorite food in the whole world. You're an amazing, Big Hat. Wait, are you a chef? Are you sure you're not a chef? Because that's a restaurant-grade good food. Yum. You're adorable. Where the hell's Beverly? Oh, there she is. She's so fucking small. And she's starving too. What do you even like? Alright, so look what I drew. I did this drawing for you. A drawing of Giovanni, but you never knew Giovanni. Stanley absolutely adores Giovanni. He could spend hours listening to him talk, but you never knew him. Or maybe you did. Did he? Did we have him while Giovanni was around? I don't remember. Also, as usual, the fucking windmill is just being the fucking windmill, I guess. Shit. Alright, well, I want to get these hospital quests all knocked out pretty much at once, so we're gonna head over to Edgeboro Lane, and, well, I guess we'll just see what it is we're gonna do over there. We need to find a bird babysitter. That's... I wish I was kidding. You know, it feels like forever since we actually moved the boat. Everything at this hospital has just taken up, like, 90% of our time here. Either way, the movement will help the wind. And, the windmill, if it's not moving, I'm gonna fucking shit on it. It's not moving. I guess I'm shitting on the windmill. Motherfucker. I just adjusted it. You guys fucking saw me. You know, it has not even been 5 minutes since I adjusted the damn windmill. Switch back to the regular outfit because, I don't know, just seems like we've been running around in Annie's beach outfit forever. It's kind of missing the old colors, you know? God, this house, it takes up so much space. I hate it. And this thing... Wait, what? Oh, we passed by a bus stop. Oh good, the rice flour's done. I can further ferment yogurt. It can turn into cheese! Oh my god! Why haven't I done this already? Oh yeah, because that sounds really fucking annoying. Alright, here we are, Edgeboro Lane. Oh yeah. What the hell's her name? Beverly wants to come too. Let's see. Buy the archive room B2522 blueprint in Edgeboro Lane. This guy's rude as fuck. Need to go find the Lizard King. Yeah, everybody here is rude. That's right. We'll find the Lizard King. Just need to buy this stupid thing. The archive room. 1500. Okay. Where is Beverly? She must be on the boat. Alright. Let's go find the Lizard King. I'm pretty sure he was on top of a building toward the front of the area. There he is. Well, well. Look at what we have here. An offering for the Lizard King. Good. Well, tell me what you have brought. Your hands are empty, but your promise is enticing. Birds! Lots of birds. In a sanctuary in the city. How wonderful! This is indeed a treat. You sure know how to shower your king with presents. It will be written into law by royal decree. These birds will become royalty. They will be pampered and spoiled. They will be kings and queens of the animal kingdom. This is indeed a grand day. Huzzah! Great. Well, at least these people's insanity has served me well for a change. That's it. Oh yeah, berries. You know, we don't need to go doing that just yet. We're nowhere near Albert right now, so we'll upgrade later. We don't have many quests left right now, which is great. And you know what? If there's a treasure or something here, it can wait. Because we need to go back to the hospital. Oh, we've gotten all the chests here. Even fucking better. Back to the hospital now. Which is all the way up here. But how the fuck did that happen? How did I not collect the damn fish? Weird. Why did they make this thing need to have such constant adjustments? Also, that sound is so annoying. It is so annoying. Ugh. Did they even playtest that? Also, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Lily. We're gonna go to Hummingberg soon. I get the feeling that's gonna be a major turning point. I don't know. I have this really strange feeling about it. Maybe it's nothing, but, you know, I want to be sure that I get a bunch of other stuff out of the way. Oh yeah, I did the thing. I could have stayed home and watched the ocean. What? I bought the thing. Talked. Well, I'm very disappointed in you, Stella. You're always in a hurry. If you could press a button and order anything, you would do it, even at an exorbitant price. In any case, you should go ahead and build the archive room B2522. You've bought it. You've earned it. Well, I didn't know we could find a coupon, so... What did they say? Really? Really? They all said they liked it? Oh, she was talking about the play at first. Really liked it? Are you sure, Big Hat? I don't know. I'm just not convinced. I could see it on your face. Oh. They told you they liked it, but it was not good. It was terrible and I didn't do it right. That's not true at all, buddy. I know it, even if you try to hide it. I just can't do nothing right. I'll never make another play. I hate it. Oh, come here. No. I don't like hearing so many bad things about me. Why were people mean? I don't get it. People usually like my plays, and I like doing them. Now I don't really feel like doing them anymore. My mom sometimes yells at me. I don't know why she does it. I kind of feel the same now. Bad. Oh, Stanley. People are just harsh. People are assholes. Alright, before we go to the hospital, let's build this stupid archive room. I need more ash planks. There's always something. Beverly, I shouldn't even do this for you. You made Stanley sad. Fucking bitch. Fucking Karen-ass bitch. Alright, here's your stupid archive room. What is it for? Who knows? Watch it be just nothing and she's a typical Karen buying shit she doesn't need. Yeah, well, I'll talk to her in the morning. Right now I've got shit to do at the hospital. Alright, Birdman. Why do so many people get sick? Oh, it's not you? Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to him. Alright, whatever. Now this is the good stuff. We can definitely do something with these. I'll start working on getting French fries on the menu. And in a few days we should have muesli and fisherman's pie. Oh, I'll even try to try my hand at a nice vegetable stir-fry. Patients have been complaining about the food for a while now. Well, at the very least, these new dishes make them stop. Oh, I can't wait for Gertrude or Gary to taste these meals. No more your food tastes like wet socks. Or my granddaughter makes tastier food than this. Well, I better get to it. Thanks again. Sure. Where's the stupid doctor? Is this him? Where is that real sharp knife? No, not him. Or is he up here? Is he up here? No? Where the fuck is he? I can't ever remember because these people all look the damn same. What the fuck? Very good. Well, that settles that. Thank you for taking care of my precious birds. I miss them so much. That's it? That's all you have to say? Fuck you. Alright. Let's go talk to Beverly. Motherfucking Beverly. Oh god, I'm being paged. Dearest Stella, one Daria has expressed her desire to receive your visit. Regards, Overbrook's caretaker. So I wonder what happened to Jackie. Where's Daria? Not Daria. Karen. Beverly. Oh, she might still be in bed. I don't think I rang the damn bell. Get up! There she is. She's heading to the archive room. God damn, she can jump. Or maybe she can fly. You dumb bitch. What are you doing? You're so annoying. Oh, shut up. God damn it. I might just move this thing lower just so she can get to it. Look at this. Fucking goddamn. People are stupid. Can you get to it now? Yeah. This looks great. This reminds me a bit of my late husband David's classroom. Obviously you've never met him, but you knew he was a high school teacher. You already knew that. The room. It's just very similar. You should go inside and take a peek. Maybe see if the projector still works. Oh. Nothing to show. You could try this. It was in my husband's work things. Maybe it will work. Ah, math lecture notes. Oh, wow. David was a math teacher. He taught at Chelsea High for 20 years. We met on a blind date. A new bachelor is snatched up quickly in a small town. My friend Pauline matched us up. She was the school's secretary. That school would have been in shambles without her. She was the first to see him and called me the second he was out of her sight. Bev, I just met the love of your life. How about that? She was right, to a point. I was the love of his life. He was gone too quickly to be the love of mine. Oh, I never met anyone as special as him. He had a warmth that I was never able to find again. Well, what are we looking at? It must be a formula or something. I've never been that great at math. My brain gets confused with numbers. Bro, same. I have that in common with... She told me that she isn't great with... I'm just tired. I can feel it in my bones. Don't ever get old, Stella. It won't suit you. Oh. Well, that's that. Well, let's go talk to Daria, since we're at the hospital still. I promise we'll get to Lily. Just, Daria is extremely interesting. Oh, you're out and about. It is done. Stella, you are here. I feel... How do you... Do you like my paintings? I need your help, Stella. Another dive away from here. You know what I mean, do you not? The doctors, they will not say a thing. Not if I am going with you. They know better than to protest. They know what it all means. It is... Let us go. Are you coming with us? To stay? Or are you... You're going home? Alright. That's sad. I wish she could have stayed with us. Where is she? Oh. She must be in the guest house or something. Okay. We've done all we could for her, and that's all that could be asked. We've helped her pull her mind back together, and she wants to go now that she has her dignity back. She found peace, and isn't that what we're here to do? To help these spirits find peace? I forget that sometimes. That's what this game is about, because I get so attached to these characters. I just want to have adventures with them forever. Stella, the air is different. We've reached it, have we not? We have. Then let us leave. Hey, kid. Don't worry, I'll be right back. She doesn't have a sitting pose. The air, it has this quality. Yes, I understand now. All the pieces of the self that were lost. Well, they ought to be here. You look dejected. Do not. You knew all along, Stella. You had to. Did you think it would not end here? Wow, it's like she read my mind. No, I cannot be fooled like the others. The laws of this ocean have no bearing on me. You traveled with me, Stella, and I am grateful for it. Of all, only you saw the beauty within the depths. The wonders that have amazed and alienated me. I wonder if she was added later as like a DLC, and that's why her story is so short. She has such a pretty character design, it's a shame. And like, she's interesting. You know, she's so different from everybody else. It's a shame that she didn't get to stay longer. I hope you see now that I am not to be pitied. Such brilliance is a gift like no other. And I am happy with that. And I am happy that, with me, you could glance at it. Our time together was short, but I really enjoyed it. You see it now, do you not? My transparency, my lack of substance. I am not getting better. Since the storm, every day, ribbons of me falling into oblivion. I have lost too much. I am incomplete beyond repair. Below the critical mass required for a continued existence. Echoes of echoes can only last so long. Goodbye, Stella. Goodbye, Daria. Well, farewell, but not goodbye. I hope we see all our friends again. beautiful, as always. That's it then. Oh, who's talking to us? Oh. I do enjoy being on this boat. I've been wondering, would it be possible to build me a house? But I did. You remember, the kids and David and I lived on a farm. We had nature all around. We had dogs and goats. It was a cozy little farmhouse. It wasn't much, but it was ours. What am I saying? You've already done that for me. I was just testing you, to see if you're quick on your feet. As I can see, you're still sharp. Which reminds me that I need to get my kitchen knives sharpened. That's just something my childhood friend Daryl didn't do. He was cutting vegetables one day, and just like that, the blade bent, broke, and shattered all over the place. Mostly in his face. Oh god. He had bandages on his face from all the cuts. His wife Hannah left him. What? Not because of the cuts, but because he had a secret family 2 towns over. God damn it. That just goes to show you can't trust a man who doesn't sharpen his knives. Interesting connection. Well, I guess I'll go home. Don't tell me you're starting to get dementia too. God, we already went through that with Alice. Okay, next stop. We're going to go see Albert, and then we will go to Hummingberg. You've got a cow on your boat. That's neat. Do you know why cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. God damn it. Okay. Next upgrade. Immense size. Fuck yeah. Let's see. The only other size upgrade will require 80,000 glims. Let's see. I thought I had. Shit, the fucking bed. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. We'll go get what we need. But first, we'll go see Lily. Alright, we're gonna go see Lily now. Everybody get ready. Also, I did a little bit of digging. And I found that Daria suffers from, I think it's called a chromesthesia, or now I have to look it up. Yes, I believe it was chromesthesia, where she sees colors and sound, or the other way around, something like that. Like, her world is very colorful based on the sound she's hearing. And this is Daria I'm talking about. I don't know if I said that. I'm very tired. I worked today and it was a long day. But yeah, it's interesting. She was a very talented musician, very talented artist. But eventually her condition just made it impossible for her to just live a normal life. It explains why her little mindscape thing was so vividly colorful and so strange. God damn it, it's morning. That means Lily's not gonna be here at the shrine. Motherfucker, I just missed it. Well, guess we're doing something else until nightfall, because I'm sure not gonna just stand around waiting. I am so fucking pissed. And I knew that was gonna happen too. The second I looked at the clock and realized, wow, it's sure been nighttime for a long time. I knew it was gonna goddamn happen. Motherfucker. Oh. Now you have something to say, Stanley? I've been thinking about my play, and how people didn't like it. It's okay. As Mom says, they're entitled to their hope onion. Aw. I'm not angry or sad anymore because of it. I guess there are things in life you can't really control, can you? Like... Big Hat. I don't think I can be here anymore. We should go to the Everdor. Will you come with me? I think I'm scared. I don't think I like new places that much, but if you're with me, I think it'll be alright. Well, why did I jump there? I guess I saw that coming, honestly. But before we do that, we're gonna do something happy. We're gonna go over here to the Hikarishima Lighthouse. Because there's a spirit that we can get here. So, yes, we will take Stanley to the Everdor, just not right this second. Man, oh man, remember when we started, how small the boat was? Now look how enormous it is. Pretty crazy when you think about it, how far we've come in such a short amount of time. Oh. Don't ruin my umbrella with your jumping and bouncing. Let's keep it clean, please. Nope. Gonna bounce. Hello. By the 11 stars. I knew you would come. The Chosen One. The Spiritfarer. A mere glimpse of your white sail on the horizon, gleaming with hope and virtue, sufficed to brighten my soul. A simple glance at your glorious galleon made my heart race in awe. Praised be Halor. You are here, Commander. One can only bow in front of your illustrious presence. I am Buck, your humble servant and narrator. My modest presence on your august vessel will guide your footsteps on the path to glory. Oh, may the radiant Fae bless your hat forever. This is a grand day. The joy overwhelming me is as tall as Mount Faradras, vast as the great sea. To the vessel! Well, that didn't take long. It's locked. Now it's not. Now I still don't know what to do with these lights that are all darkened. I can't really seem to do anything with it just yet, so I'm not gonna... What is this? Yeah, there's a thing. Tomato pizza! Oh, fuck yeah, pizza. Oh well, what do you want? My poor umbrella. Man, fuck your umbrella. Just one more for good... Need. Wow, that was barely worth it. But you know what? There's another one. Alright. That almost made it worth it. Oh well. We got Buck. Oh my god, he's adorable. He's so cute. Over here. Words can't aptly describe the immensity of my joy, Commander, at the idea of my humble presence here on this very deck. But also as I gaze into the stars and impatiently wait for our future adventures to unfold. Commander, the duty of knowledge rests heavily on my frail shoulders. I must inform you of your mission. Laid ahead of us by the torturous vicissitudes of fate itself, your task is of the utmost importance. With your power, the cruel and terrible Lich God Gornemloth can be finally defeated. Make a fear check. 15! You sense a cold shiver slithering down your spine. Your courage jumps forth and your mind stays clear and untroubled at the sound of his name. Gornemloth wants to conquer the sun itself. He conspires to steal the light itself. You must stop him at once. Only your powers can shield the world from his unholy plot rather. The bulwark of the stars will make the sky whole once more. But before we delve further into the treacherous plans of the Lich God, some preparations are in order. Your humble narrator here needs a little something before we venture forth on our grand journey. In the shadowy alleys of Edgeborough Lane lies an emporium of great interest, a bazaar whose gilded cabinets harbor artifacts of epic value and great rarity. Its owner, an eccentric shopkeeper, is in equal parts shoddy and unscrupulous. This scoundrel has got in his possession a unique scroll I covet. On this magic scroll is written in great details how to erect a very special mage tower, a lair of infinite wonders. Only the scroll will allow you to build it, so I, your modest chronicler, can set my quarters in it. Onward! Let's set forth towards the wretched shores of this emerald city. Edgeborough Lane is kinda green after all. So he wants to play D&D. Arr! What does old Johnny Silverleg see? I'm trying out a new character, just roll with it. Your kin has boarded the vessel. Our pirate captain has a sister. Or should I say, an able sailor. Someone to swab the decks, perhaps. No. Excuse me, oh great pirate captain. We wouldn't give a member of your family such vile duties. Especially since she has gifted us with such an extravagant gift. Yes! Arr! My mouth feels funny when I do that sound. A great gift indeed. The ability for your ship to travel during the nighttime. How does it work? I do not care and I don't want to know. The only thing I know is, don't look a gift squid in the mouth. We are no longer bound by the laws of mere mortals. We are free to roam the open seas, including when the sun goes down. We are pirates. We will live forever. Everyone knows the best pirate crimes are committed at night. We can now steal treasure instead of sleep. Hidden bounties to be discovered. No more Z's for this crew. Onwards, O great pirate captain. Let's take this ship for its twilight maiden voyage. So that's why we can sail at night, because of Lily. Huh. Oh, hi. This is quite the vessel. At this point, it's essentially a sailing village. A real community. Do you remember Dana? The flower girl with beautiful long red hair. You know, Dana. She went to the desert with some friends. They all followed this man with a long robe and silky hair around. They all called him Jimmy Jim, which always sounded odd to me. Was Jimmy a diminutive of James? Or was Jim his last name? It just didn't really roll off the tongue. You'd think a cult leader would be the better at coming up with names. Dana kept telling me they were looking for some kind of new water. The water in cities was too tainted, full of city sweat and bad omens, that they needed to find a better, cleaner source of water in the desert. She kept wanting me to come with them, telling me this new water would heal everything, that their new community would be beautiful, everyone in harmony with each other and with nature. Well, it didn't take long for everyone to be dehydrated. The well they dug lasted a few weeks, and everyone started fighting over the water. I guess I'm just saying that I know you're busy. You've got things to tend to, people to see, places to be. I don't want to be a bother, but I'll just have to be. I've been thinking about a way to repay you for all that running around. I think I've got a pretty good idea, but I need your help for the final touch. I was talking to one of the people on this boat. I'm so bad with names. Well, new names. I can't seem to remember your passengers. It must be all the comings and goings. Well, they were saying sometimes the boat goes through a swarm of fireflies. Their bellies are sometimes filled with fireglow seeds. Look at that! You've already got some fireglow. No need for all that trouble, then. Some beautiful, perfectly spicy fireglow. Oh, what the heck. I can't keep a secret much longer. Do you remember when you first moved into the building? I had been there for years. I sold the house after a few months after David died. The kids were heartbroken at first. They were never there. They just wanted their old rooms to stay perfectly intact, I suppose. Well, back to you. Your fridge broke on the first day. Poor thing. I could tell you were broke and couldn't afford takeout. Do you remember what happened? No? That's too bad. I made you soup. Not just any soup. My favorite soup in the whole wide world. It was laksa. It was the first thing I ate when I moved into the big city alone. I had moved there to be closer to my sister. It was quite the trip. It took a few days. Well, when I got here, my neighbor, Aranya from 32B, invited me to dinner. Neighbors were friendlier back then. She served laksa. I had never tried it before, but I instantly fell in love. For a year straight, I must have invited myself to dinner at least once a week. Hopefully I didn't overstay my welcome. Her family was so nice. In any case, spicy food became my ultimate friendship test. If you can stomach it, then you can stomach me. And you passed with flying colors. I couldn't help you with your fridge, but I could keep you fed. My gift to you is Aranya's family recipe. I can't recreate it anymore. Well, that's not true. I just believe that at my age I've done enough cooking for a lifetime. It's time to let someone else take the reins. If you cook a laksa, maybe we could share it. You just have to put fire glow and... fire glow and that delicious powder of grain. Sorry about that, must have slipped my mind. You'll have to figure it out, I suppose. If I had a laksa in front of me, I'd remember. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh my god. Yak, 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 yak. Let's get moving. Jesus. We're gonna take the bus stop. We're gonna go to the fucking Hummingbird while we can, because it's nighttime now. Stanley, what are you doing? What was that? I heard some loud clangs coming from the deck last night. Are you working on a secret project? No? Well, you should probably look around the boat. Something might be broken. Oh, jeez. What? Look around the boat for anything out of place. What is that shadow? Inside Gwen's lot? Oh, no. No. What the? Oh, Stella! It's, you see, it's not what it looks like. I was, Aw, heck. Yeah, I'm living here. I didn't have anywhere else to go. I certainly can't go back to that crappy hospital. Not after what happened with Daria. So I sneaked in and this place seemed empty, so I figured it wouldn't hurt anyone. What? It's your friend's house? Well, how was I supposed to know that? And anyway, she's not even using it. You get the fuck out of Gwen's house. But she's on some fancy vacation, right? Just lounging around in one of her 50 villas. Some people have everything, while us mooks have nothing. So you know what? If she wants her house back, she'll just have to kick me out herself. I don't like you. I really don't like you now. Yeah, that's it. I'll show her that... What? She's... Oh. Shit. I'm sorry, Stella. I didn't know. I'm talking too darn much again. Leave me a minute. I'll pack my stuff and get out of your way. I know when I'm not welcome. What? I can live here. You'd do that for me even after all I did? Well, if you insist, I'll find some spot out of the way. But I really don't want to sleep in the streets again. Yeah, you'll see. I can pay you back by helping around the boat. Jackie's not a freeloader. I don't need your help. You need mine. Yeah, just like old times. And, you know, Thanks, Stella. Thanks, Stella. Yeah. You're not gonna win any points with me by disrespecting Gwen. Alright. If I don't get to Hummingbird this time, I will shit. Oh yeah, and speaking of Jackie, I suppose we should probably go back to the hospital at some point to see if Daria left us a Spiritfarer. I imagine she probably did. Well, I'd say she's here. Oh, right. It's our annual Colmar visit at Atul's house. Wow, the whole family is there. Except me. Look at Uncle Atul. At the grill, obviously. Look at your face. You're covered from head to toe in barbecue sauce. And it's adorable. Mom is beaming. She's so young, but so tired. Look at her eyes. Those are the eyes of someone who's not sleeping. Nice job, Stella. Keeping Mom awake all night with your baby tears. I'm actually happy Mom's sleeping right now. She needs the rest. Plus, I get to talk to you all alone and have a drink. Alright, let's turn to another page. Something from the middle. Another picture when we were living in France. Gwen is in this one. Oh, Gwen. We're riding our bikes together. You and Gwen would always outpace me, leaving me behind. I guess no one wants their friend's little sister running around them. When I was young, I admired her so much. Remember, she would disappear for months on end and show up out of nowhere. I thought she was so bold and amazing. Mom and Dad loved her. She was some kind of parent whisperer. I guess our home felt like her home. Oh, there's a postcard on the next page. It's from Japan. Furugawa Shrine next. Well, we'll do that. A good time. Alright, so we're back at the hospital because I'm pretty sure if Daria is going to leave us a spirit flower, it's going to be here. And we know I was right. You know, it's been a while since we've been to this place in the daytime. We always seem to come here at night. Definitely made it a better place, though. Did a lot of good here. Fuck. Oh, poor Daria. It's a shame she didn't get to be around more. Oh, is it outside? Yeah. It's so pretty, just like she was. Well, nothing to do now. There's a stupid Laksa. Oh, you've got something new for me, do you? Oh, good, a new errand. What do we got? Ooh, sweet. We'll do that. A menacing sheep? What? Sure, we'll take it. Damn, I need to start cooking more. Oh god, I need to start cooking more. Oh my good lord. Look at all that money you can get just from cooking some meals. Celery... yeah, why not? Alright. You got all the spices right. It smells amazing. Alright, let me give it a try. My stomach is basically a hot pepper at this point. I can handle it. If you say so. So it's at the bottom. Oh, all these dumb things. Public service announcement. Always feed your sheep. Okay. Where is this thing? Here it is. It's just the right kind of tongue burning. I mean, that's incredible. You haven't lost your way around a kitchen. Wow! I can feel my sinuses clearing. Thank you, sweet pea. I suppose I got carried away a bit there. Sorry, there isn't any left for you. Don't you worry, I'll make it up to you. I know, this is supposed to be a treat for you as well. Next time. Well then, do you have a minute? Like I was saying, I've been having this dream. Don't worry, I'm not a monster. I won't start telling you my dreams. Well, maybe a little. So in my dream, I was using the projector in the archive room. Then I was transported inside the images. The first image was... let's see... oh, I remember. We went sightseeing in the city. We rented an apartment for the whole family. It was so luxurious. We had the whole week planned out. Museums, parks, restaurants. Obviously, Henry got sick on the first day. I remember staying by his side, knitting. The only thing he was able to do was draw. Poor thing. He was really obsessed with this cartoon show back then. It's probably just giant robots and men in tights. The apartment was somewhere in Old Central District. It was supposed to be our home away from home, for a week at least. And the whole time I was eating a giant bag of sweet corn. That's dreams for you. They're always a bit foggy. Hopefully, if you find that acetate, it will jog my memory a little. Thanks again, Sweet Pea. You're a lifesaver. And who's up there asking for my attention? I'll bet you it's Jackass. Crazy! Stella, this boat is bonkers. It's got so much shit. A kitchen, individual houses, but not for me. I'm not a patient, remember? A mother-blasting cow! Even a garden! What kind of boat has a garden? What real dirt? Where'd you get the dirt? Is it some kind of refuse? Is it... Oh, Stella, do you grow your vegetables in our poop? What? I don't know how this shit works. Do I look like a farmer? Dirt isn't dirt like poop and half-eaten worms? Anyway, I told you I could help around the boat, and the field has given me a genius idea. Follow me, alright? Oh, what harebrained scheme have you come up with, Jackass? Ask me what's for lunch. I'll tell you in a minute. Alright, there we are, the field. Now, hush for just a minute. Listen. Shit, are all boats this noisy? It really worked better in my mind. You were supposed to hear how silent it was and then think, something's missing here. And I'd be all like, you're right, you know what's missing? And you go, no, please do tell me, Jackers. Then I'd say, bees! That's right, bees. You know, little furry critters, eat flowers, make honey. But don't piss them off. They got a sword up their butts, literally. Maybe not literally, but anyway. So yeah, walking around the field, I thought about my grandfather. He was a kind man. Really, he pretty much raised me. You see, Daddy and Mommy weren't too much in the picture. Pappy Jackie, he had a little farm. Nothing fancy. But he had bees. They helped with the field, plus they gave us some honey. So that's how I want to contribute. Honey would be great, wouldn't it? Alright, get some paper out and listen up. Bees, they can't just sleep anywhere, they need a house. In the jargon, a bee house is called a hive. That's with an H. So you take some wood and some other stuff and you just arrange it like so-and-so. Yeah, that looks good enough. Go ahead, build us a nice beehive or bee house and I'll show you how to use it. Wow. You were actually useful. I'm honestly surprised. You should always have at least a cookie on you, or applesauce. That's cute. He's so fucking cute. I'm gonna be sad when he's gone. Here, have some french fries. You don't want a hug. Okay. That's fair. French fries are pretty important. Oh yeah, we haven't given Jackass anything to eat. Where did he go? Where'd he fucking go? He's huge. How does he move that fast? Oh well, we're not leaving Francis right now, by the way. We got some cooking to do. Let's check that. Well, first of all, sell all of this shit. I don't care about cows, to be honest. Yeah, looking at all the money we can make just for cooking a few things. Corn dog, noodle soup, cornbread, fish sticks, fried rice. These are all things that I'm positive I can make. We're gonna start with the most expensive ones and work our way down. Crepes, scrambled eggs, and a latte. I know how to make all of those. So what's it take to build the beehive, I wonder? Oh yeah. What? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Where's the beehive? Did he not give me the recipe? Is it an upgrade? It is, okay. XP potions. Okay, you know what? Looking it up, how to make XP potions. You need to build Buck's house in order to get XP potions. So we can't build the beehive yet. It's fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. At least that's nice and quick. Alright. Thanks for waiting. Give me 15,000 glims, please. Oh, fuck yeah. This one gives me a diamond, but I don't have any XP potions. Wait, did they change? Well, it's a good thing I picked the most expensive. Oh, they didn't change. Never mind. Eggs sunny side up. Ooh, excuse me. Pancakes and egg salad. Okay, should be easy enough. And again, I just adjusted the fucking windmill like 2 minutes ago, and it's already stopped. Just fuck the windmill. Don't even fuck the windmill. Don't let your friends fuck the windmill. It's unfuckworthy. And you know what else? I built this fucking lounge specifically for Giovanni, and nobody ever used it. Giovanni may have poured himself a drink or two. Jesus. Hurry up. Egg salad. Alright. Have the 10... whatever the fuck. Alright, you know what? I'm not sitting around waiting to make more food. Alright, I think that's enough of that for now. Ugh, boy. Alright. Where are we going? We're going to Edgeboro Lane. Yeah, that's a... Oh yeah, I need... Shit. This stupid archive thing. Since we're here, good morning. Look at that. That's not a giant robot. That's me. I look so young. Oh, wow. He was drawing me knitting on that chair. Oh, Henry. Growing up made such a sweetheart out of him. Before that, he was a little monster. The kind of kid who's noisy when the show is on, but calm during the commercials. One day, he just calmed down. It was strange. Overnight, he became his dad. Brilliant and quiet. Real quiet. He just retreated into his thoughts. What an odd thing to think in your head at night. Dream. Yeah, dream about. Interesting. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We'll head to Edgeboro Lane, which is all the way down here, I'm sure. Yep. That's alright. Alright. I think we're just gonna buy this thing for Buck, and then we're probably gonna call it an episode, because I'm pretty sure we've been going on for long enough. It's hard to measure with these videos because of all the filler that happens in between each activity. Then, depending on what happens, the next video, we'll be saying goodbye to Stanley. That's a sad thing. Stanley was a great character. He is a great character. There's no was about it. He's super cute and like he's different. He's the only plant. He's the only plant among everyone. That's for sure. Are mushrooms technically plants? They're not like they're not plants or animals. They're fungi. Fuck, I don't know. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Hardly the time to be asking such questions. Oh, that smell. My sincerest apologies for pestering you with such mundane requirements, Commander, but your humble servant feels the need for sustenance. I would gladly accept the smallest of scraps for your magnificent cooking skills. Anything, really. Oh, you are starving. Well, you haven't been around. Oh, wait. This sustenance contains fruit, doesn't it? I'm sorry, Commander. I unfortunately cannot accept your generous donation. Fruit are sacred according to the holy scriptures of Doramin, of which I am a pious follower. It is utterly forbidden to even think about someone thinking about eating one. I cannot ingest them by faith. Yes, by faith. Are you sure about that? Fine. How about some lobster? Humble thanks, Commander. This sustenance is right on time. My hunger was reaching level 1. Yeah. I was in dire need of a spirit heal. My mana was low. He's such a fucking nerd. Yeah, he's unhappy because he hasn't eaten, but you know, he's like, he hasn't left the guest house at all. And I'll be honest, I forget where that damn thing is along the fucking mess of buildings. Alright, Edgeboro Lane. What about you? No, not you. You're a shitheel. You're the Lizard King, right? I do enjoy large quantities of birds. Yep, that's the Lizard King, alright. Alright, are we buying from the fucking raccoon? We got it, the song rules even more. Alright, we settled a debate there, didn't we? Buckslayer of Wonders. 1290. Wonder if that's a reference to something. Oh yeah, can I sell some extra seeds or something? Like, I don't need more cherry seeds. Or olive seeds. Or mulberry seeds. Celery, rice, garlic, sugarcane, tea, tomato, carrot, leek. We don't need peach seeds either. We have a peach tree. Yeah, that made me some decent amount of money. Yeah, do we have any... Look at all the fucking cherries we have again. Pine and clear glass. Well, we don't have any pine at all, I don't think. Oh, hello. I do enjoy being on this boat. I've been wondering, would it be possible to build me a house? What? You remember, the kids and David and I lived on a farm. We had nature all around. We had dogs and goats. It was a cozy little farmhouse. It wasn't much, but it was ours. Oh! My little farmhouse. That's right. It's right there. Well, a job well done once again. Not everyone is good with houses. She is losing it. Perfect. Yes, I can feel its venerable magic flowing through all my nostrils. Its perfume possesses the distinct aromas of lilac and elderberries. Look at it! Cryptic runes, silvery ornaments. Without a shadow of a doubt, this scroll is written in the ancient language of Nagadan. Make a knowledge roll. 18. Fantastic. Your success indicates you can read Nagadian proficiently. Commander, let yourself be guided by its enchanted instructions. Once the house is built, I can finally read the rest of the scenario. Once the lair is erected, I will rest at last, and I will have the power to pierce through the ethereal veil and communicate with the elemental powers. My humble fate lies in your hands, Commander. Ah, God. You again. I know what I wanted to tell you. This man from my town was one of the 2 real estate agents around. He had just started and wanted to make an impression. He had a giant mustache and was always wearing a tuxedo. It was quite odd. Anyway, it turns out that he couldn't sell a house to save his life, but he was the lead salesperson in his district for 2 years straight. The local paper did a big story on him. They found out that his wife was buying up all the properties. She had like 20 houses in her name. The whole neighborhood was nearly empty. She could afford it. Her dad struck rich in oil. Just goes to show you, you can't judge a by his... Well then, she is really losing it. What is her mood? Annoyed by Jackie's bad attitude, and she's hungry. Have some pie. And, oh, she knitted me some fabric. That's nice. Have a hug. Alright. Alright. That's gonna be it for this episode. So much keeps happening, and I get the feeling it's just gonna keep going on like that. So we'll save everything that we're doing for the next one. So, my name is Foxy Games. Take care until the next episode of Spiritfarer. Bye.